Alright. Here's the base coat we put on, or the primer, the prime. Can't talk. Here's the coat of primer we put on last night, and it actually looks really good. And we're ready for a coat of color. So we're gonna throw color on. Now I won't let the color dry as long as I let this dry, because I want to get it painted pretty quick for one. So we're gonna put a coat of color on here, and then I'll probably give it like 6 hours. So before the night's over with, I will give it the second coat, and then tomorrow let it dry overnight, and tomorrow should be good to go. I still have all those pieces to paint, and I am gonna paint the heads. Now I know there's a lot of debate about that, you know, with heat and whatever, but many people has painted the heads and it will be fine. Unless you're running, you know, a big turbos, or, you know, a big supercharger and doing a lot of boost that generates a lot of heat, I wouldn't worry about it. Now, I could be doing that with this motor later on, but I still don't care. I'm still gonna do it. I really don't think it'll make that much difference, and there's plenty of people that's painted the heads and had no issues. So it's really one of those, it's debatable, but I ain't never had no issues doing it. So, and I know there's lots of other people never had no issues doing it, so I'm gonna do it. But to each his own. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. I don't really care. And plus, even if it, you know, something comes up to where I think something along those lines is causing an issue because of the paint and the heat, I do have other sets of heads that I can just put on it. So it's not that big of a deal for me. But I know there's a lot of people that are against that. Let's see. This will be the color. This is Sunrise Red. I think it'll look really good. Stir stick, stir up really good. Yeah, I spent a little time on cleaning the garage up. But this is how, you know, if you're building stuff at home, this is how it really looks. You see all those videos where all the places are super clean. I don't personally think the average person's like that myself, but I mean, I have never been. Anytime I watch the videos, I'm like, man, how do they always keep it so clean? But, you know, if I had a lot of money and, you know, had people that came in and clean at night, maybe. But stir it really good. I was gonna paint this motor orange. Like, they have a color in this stuff. It's called, it's hard to find. I think it's called Omaha Orange, but it's basically dead on a Hemi orange. I think they have a blue too that's like really close to Ford blue. But I say just paint it whatever color you want. You don't got to stick to what everybody else does. Just do what you want. That's what I do. Like, I'm painting this motor red. And my dad just been throwing a fit about it. You don't paint no motor, no Chevy motor red. Don't matter as long as you like it. I don't go by the general consensus of what other people think. I just go by what I like. Oh, okay. Let's see. You'll have to put another coat of this stuff on here because you can see it's a lot thicker than the primer. You can see where some of the bristles of the brush get off in there, but that's fine. Yes? Who? You are?
Huh?
You are?
I'm just seeing how it's going down here.
I'm just gonna put this coat on because I gotta let it dry for like 6 hours. I'm gonna try to put a coat on now and then before bed. That way it's painted up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell this paint's the color's a lot thicker. Bringing back old memories on the Honda. I haven't built the motor for a while. This is the first one I built. I was gonna stick this in a 350Z, which I still might if I can find one, but I'm just not willing to pay what they want for those cars. I had a deal with a guy to go buy one for $3,500. It wasn't perfect, it was kind of on the rough side. I think he thought it was blown up, but I'm pretty sure it was just bad head gasket or something. And I had a deal to go get him, and then the day before he ghosted me. Go figure. Typical Facebook Marketplace. You know, the thing with Facebook Marketplace, man, it's as hard as to buy something as it is to sell something. Like, I could message a person and be like, I'll give you exactly what you want, and it still fucking ghost you. I don't understand it. Before you could buy stuff, you just had problem with selling stuff. People messaging over, asking ridiculous questions or want something for nothing, but now you can't even buy nothing. It's a headache. Cause me and Andy, my brother, we bought 3 of these motors. We bought 2 of these, and then we bought, which are Gen 3s, and then we bought a Gen 4, but it had a bad cam bearing, but it had the LS3 heads on it. So you can kind of see the primer sticking through. That's why you'll need to give it a second coat. These corners are kind of hard to get. I just kind of slobber it in there real thick, and then I'll spread it out after. See? I can just kind of like, a lot more time consuming than doing it this way, but I enjoy it. I enjoy this way. I mean, I just like how it just lasts for so long. Like, I'm definitely and I looked up the YouTube video because I don't want to take the guy's video or anything that I saw, and I looked up the guy's video on YouTube to see what his channel says, because I don't want to take his video, because I found this out from him. But it's Uncle Tony's Garage. I really like his videos. The first video I seen of his was this way of painting the motor, and ever since I did it on the Honda motor, I definitely love it. It's a little more time consuming. Now don't get me wrong, you know, close up, you know, you're not this. If I was doing a Concord restoration, I wouldn't do it this way. But as for cheap and a paint job that will last, this is definitely the way to go. So that's basically what it'll look like the second coat. You'll have to go back and give it that's basically what it'll look like the first coat. You'll have to come back and give it a second coat. And I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me do it and blabber on. So I'm gonna get this first coat on and then I'll be back.